What's up? Corsair, thanks for the resub. What's up, guys? Akia, thanks for the 17 months on YouTube. Thank you very much. All right. Season 3 patch notes and the roadmap with some specific dates, actually. Interesting. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes for people to get in here so we can go over the patch notes. Fragrance of the day, Healy Cardinal. Ketteren Rush, thank you guys for the resubs. Season 3 good enough to download the game again. I don't know, bro. No, I haven't looked at the patch notes yet. We're about to go over them, guys. Season 3 has to be good? Yeah. Does have to be good. Does have to be good. Because what the fuck are they doing? We'll start going over them soon. The stream just started. People are still coming into the stream. Gonna wait a couple minutes here. Gonna wait a couple minutes here. Game's not even bad right now. The game's fucking absolute abysmal dog shit right now. It's fucking terrible. So, Season 3 has to be good. Thank you for the stream streak, Nishodu. Thank you. Okay. Start going over him. Battlefield 6 game update, blah, blah, blah. Season 3 arrives on May 12th. Also happens to be the date of the Do-Rag stream, guys. Also just happens to be the date of that, okay? Alongside the new content, this update also delivers a wide range of vehicle, gadget, AI, netcode, gameplay, UI, and audio improvements. New content. Season 3 begins on May 12th with Warlord Supremacy, the opening chapter of a new 3-part seasonal rollout that will unfold across the season. This marks the start of a new chapter in the Battlefield 6 conflict as PAX warlords push the war to a global scale, and every squad is called to fight their way to the top of the combat ladder. With Battlefield 6's biggest map yet, the arrival of Ranked Battle Royale, new weapons to master, and the return of Dagger 13 unlockable through the Season 3 Battle Pass, Warlord Supremacy sets the tone for the battles ahead. I don't care about the scroll test. Battle Pass, begin your reign in Season 3 with a new Battle Pass featuring 100 tiers, blah, blah, blah. No one cares. Battlefield Pro, no one cares. New map. We already know about Gauntlet Railway. New weapons were confirmed in the trailer. M16, L115, RPK. Also the PP19. That was also shown in the trailer. I'm not sure whether they're not showing it here. New ranked Battle Royale. And then I guess this is the summary, and then we'll get into the changelog. So, major updates for Season 3. New content, yes, we know. Competitive arrives in Battle Royale. Ranked Battle Royale quads available. Okay. Vehicles receive a major overhaul. Landing air vehicles have gone through a broad balance and handling pass with tracked vehicle mobility reworked. Tank damage with regeneration systems updated. Repair behavior rebalanced. And a wide set of vehicle weapons retuned to make survivability, counterplay, and damage output more predictable. I covered this in an entirely separate video. So we already knew about that. We'll see if they add any more changes in the patch notes. Gadgets receive further updates. Mines, launchers, portable mortar, engineer supply crate, hardware suppression system, and laser designation tools. And all been upgraded as a part of the broader vehicle pass. The focus on making launchers more viable, giving anti-vehicle gadgets clearer roles, and improving clarity and consistency in how support gadgets behave in combat. Weapons get a balance and usability pass. Automatic weapon recoil has been adjusted to better define weapon strengths at range. Shotguns receive new attachment options. The magnifier is now available as a shared optic accessory. And multiple reload animation, reticle, and attachment issues have been resolved to improve handling and readability as we continue to improve gunplay. Core gameplay, netcode, and combat feedback improvements. Pinging is now faster and more consistent. Hit reactions and damage indicators are clearer. Dragon Revive has been further polished, and multiple netcode fixes improve readability during combat without interfering with gunfight outcomes. Broader updates to UI, audio AI settings, and portal. Seasonal statistics have been added to the player profile. Aircraft now receive clearer threat indicators. AI support and strike point has been improved. New upscaling options have been added. Okay. New upscaling options. So is that like new DLSS? And Portal continues to expand with new support, tools, functionality updates. Okay, changelog. Dylan Blanche, thank you so much for the 2 months. Hype train on Twitch. Shout out Twitch. Okay. Player added a slight delay before entering ADS locomotion from a standstill to allow small position adjustments without affecting the reticle. Right off the bat, like, what the fuck are you talking about? But okay. Added bespoke third-person prone on back grenade through animations. Bullet impacts now leave visible decals on vehicle surfaces. A lot of just weird corrections. A lot of weird corrections. Nothing really important. Updated the engineer field specialization passive skills. Reduce the devastating impact repair reduction from negative 50% to negative 25%. Reduce the overheat control vehicle weapon effect from negative 50% to negative 10%. Replace the vehicle regeneration passive skill with a new mine sweeping skill. When learned, the Minesweeping passive skill will highlight mines in a 30-meter area around the player. Netcode. Corrected animation stuttering when unmounting from bipod at an angle. Corrected an issue where enemy weapons could appear sideways and not properly aligned with their actual aim direction. Corrected an issue where first-person death animations would start with some delay. Correct an issue where first-person hit reactions could play when incoming bullets missed the player and passed behind them. Dude. Correct an issue where high-latency players would not deal armor damage. Correct an issue where projectiles could fire from the wrong position height during stance transitions under poor network conditions, causing bullet hits to be rejected by the server. Corrected an issue where some UI elements, like the inventory, would not be immediately hidden when killed. Incoming damage UI indicators now animate and scale based on the amount of damage taken, improving the clarity and of rapid consecutive hits and making it easier to distinguish between low and high damage. Reduce network bandwidth usage when switching state from alive to man down. Why no movement buff because of BR ranked? Taking damage while aiming down sights now triggers hit reactions that move the weapon opposite of direction impact, improving damage feedback without interfering with the outcome of gunfights. Vehicles. Added previously missing activate equipment slot 1 to transport vehicle key bindings. Camera on light ground transports now pulls further out at speed to improve driving visibility. Corrected an issue where some vehicles remained in critical health state after being repaired. That's probably really important, guys. That's probably really important right there. Corrected an issue where the first-person HUD rangefinder of the tank would visually interpolate to the actual distance when switching from third to first person. Corrected an issue where the player would be kicked off the dirt bike when doing a flip. Okay, correct an issue where vehicles wrecks. Okay, anything important at all? Angle and zone damage rework. Okay, here's something really important. Yahoo Emerus, thanks for gifting a sub, man, on YouTube. Appreciate you, dude. Angle and zone damage rework. The angle damage model on tanks is being simplified to improve the ability to predict the amount of incoming damage and gauge your own survivability. Additionally, the numbers have been tuned to reduce the most extreme peaks of damage, especially when firing at the rear of tanks. This will truncate the possible time to die within a smaller range. Damage to turrets always deals 75% damage. Damage to the body of a tank always deals at least 100% damage. Hits at a favorable angle from the side of the tank will deal 150% damage. Hits at a favorable angle from the rear of a tank will deal 200% damage. Is this supposed to be clear? Or like... Vens, thanks so much for the 50 months, man. Means a flat angle. Yes, I know. But I don't know. I just feel like whatever. Yeah, exactly. They say, what do they say? They're trying to make the damage more predictable, and then they say shit like deals at least 100% damage. Okay? I don't know. Weapons no longer deal different damage values to IFV, MBT, APT, and AA vehicles. Instead, MBT health has been increased to 1200, and APT health has been reduced to 800. Reworking regeneration brackets. The healthy portion of armored vehicles will no longer be split into brackets. The critical health bracket, which previously prevented regeneration entirely, will now instead slow regeneration substantially. Regeneration delay increased from 6 to 12 seconds. Regeneration now continues to full health instead of only to the next health bracket. Regeneration rate increased from roughly 5% per second to 10% per second. While in critical health, regeneration is now slowed by 80% instead of being fully disabled. Interesting. Interesting. This is really good. I didn't like the brackets. The brackets were just completely unnecessary. Handling changes. Arguably some of the most important changes they can make to vehicles. Updated all tracked vehicles with a new transmission and steering system, delivering smoother and more responsive acceleration, tighter and more consistent tuning at all speeds, a smoother steering feel, and more effective handbrake turns. Well, okay then. Tank-type vehicles are no longer immobilized by taking high damage. Anti-tank mines will still immobilize tanks. I don't really know how I feel about that. I feel like if you get shot in the ass with an RPG, you should probably be mobility hit. Maybe that's, I don't know, maybe that's not cool, but I don't know. The ground vehicle boost bar is no longer emptied when interrupting boost. That was really annoying. You know, I noticed that in Jeeps a lot. It would just be interrupted and then just dump the entire thing. Like, dude, the fuck? Boost can now be reapplied even when the bar is recharging, except when it has been fully emptied. So not nice. So that's how it should work. Turret speeds for the MBT and IFV have been modestly improved. Can we get a percentage? Can we get like a ballpark percentage here? Like how much faster they are? Aiming in first person and zoomed views in the tanks have been tuned to be faster and more responsive. Vehicle weapons, general changes. Lock-on weapons now always do consistent damage. That's good. It's predictable. That's fine. Most land vehicle explosives now have a minimum explosive damage of 20%. This does not increase lethal or total radius, but increases damage at the edges of explosive radiuses to make hits to kill more consistent. Enders. Why is in Season 3 not an AC-130, B-52, Oryx, the Leak M15, MiG-29? Season 3 only have 4 weapon, 1 gadget, 2-1 remake, and mastered map O and AOD bot melee really. Like, this is supposed to be my peer. Like, dude, stop it, okay? Just stop it. The aim-guided missile now deals 207 to 550 damage against tanks, 1,000 against helicopters, and 1,000 against tanks. Excuse me, jets. Air-to-ground missiles now deal 450 damage against tanks, 975 against helicopters, and 1,000 against jets. M1A2, SEP V3, and Leo A4 weapons. 120 millimeter heat MPT rounds now deal 210 to 560 damage against tanks, 1360 against helicopters, and 1,000 against jets. 120 millimeter Hemp T rounds now deal 180 to 480 damage against tanks, 1,180 against helicopters, and 1,000 against jets. Increase the inner blast radius of 120 millimeter Hemp T rounds from 2 to 2.25 meters. 120 millimeter APFSDS rounds now deal 282 to 750 damage against tanks, 600 against helicopters, and 750 against tanks, or jets rather. Updated the M1A2 SEP V3 and Leo A4 aim-guided shell to better control its effective range and overall performance, especially against aircraft. There's just a lot of shit here. A lot. Look at this. A lot. A lot of vehicle stuff, which is good. This is what they should have done. This is what they should have done. So for once, A-Dice, you're not pissing me off immediately. Good job. Where I even lost my place. There it is. Bunch of changes to the aim-guided shells. Riding offset increased from 75 at 100 meters. Aim-guided shell engine time. Drag after engine cutoff. Life increased from 6 to 4 seconds. Decreased, rather. Aim-guided shell. Turning rate reduced. Interesting. Bradley and SRTF09A4. STRF, rather. Increased all IFV cannon reload times from 2.4 to 2.75 seconds. HEI-T rounds now deal 10 to 30 damage against tanks, 100 against helicopters, and 150 against jets. Decrease the IFV HE rounds rate of fire from 200 to 180 RPM. I agree with that. The fucking Bradleys were kind of annoying. Just really annoying. It looks like they're nerfing it in some areas and buffing it in a lot of other areas. So, like for instance, you know, decrease the magazine capacity for this ammo type, decrease the rate of fire significantly, 200 to 120 RPM for the APDS rounds. But for the canister rounds, they increased the RPM and they increased the magazine capacity. So the Bradleys are going to be way different to play with. It's going to be weaker in some areas, stronger in others. RWS gunner and coax weapons. Okay. Reduced minimum damage of RWS and coaxial LMG from 21 to 19. Okay, so they're making it a 6 bullet to kill. So instead of a 5 bullet to kill, it's a 6 bullet to kill. Reduced muzzle velocity of RWS and coaxial LMG from 850 to 670. Extended fall off and start distance of RWS and coaxial LMG from 20 to 25 meters. Shortened fall off end distance of RWS and coaxial LMG from 75 to 60 meters. Reduce minimum damage 75 plus meters of RWS and coaxial HMG from 30 to 24. Reduce muzzle velocity of RWS, coaxial, and HMG from 890 to 760. It just seems like they're making the coaxial light machine guns and heavy machine guns weaker. Just interesting. They're actually nerfing the heavy machine guns. I don't know. I feel like the heavy machine gun, were they good? Were they good? LMG's trash now, HMG's better. And I feel like that's probably how it should be. I feel like the HMG should be better. Yeah, no, I know the LMG is the current meta, but the HMG I think should be better. Technically. Casual, thank you so much for the 76 months. See you, thanks for the 30 bits, and the Dexterity, thank you for the 30 bits. Okay, helicopter weapons. Light rockets now deal 23 to 60 damage against tanks, 225 against helicopters, and 330 against jets. Helicopter light rocket area of effect reduced from 5 to 4.75 meters. Aim-guided rockets now deal 50 to 132 damage against tanks, 320 against helicopters, and 460 against jets. Helicopter smart rocket area of effect reduced from 5 to 4.75 meters. Okay, so they're nerfing sort of blast radius, which is good. Yeah, they're pretty much nerfing blast radius across the board for every single type of rocket, which is going to force people to be more accurate. They're actually buffing the attack helicopter tow missile, and they removed projectile velocity inheritance from transport helicopter side gunner seats. This removes the need to lag shots when firing from a fast-moving helicopter. Really interesting. That was kind of annoying. Okay. Jet weapons. Attack jet Mark 82 high damage drag bombs now deal 300 to 400 damage against tanks, 1080 against helis, and 1000 against jets. Fighter jet GBU-39B small diameter bombs now deal 410 damage against jets, 1455 against helicopters, 1000 against jets. Excuse me, against tanks. I keep messing up jets and fucking tanks. I don't know why. Vehicle equipment reinforced plating passive had been removed and replaced with contingency systems. This is huge because reinforced plating made reading tank fights extremely annoying. It made everything really unpredictable and bad. Okay. Rare dice W? Maybe. No longer increases the damage resistance of vehicles. No longer increases the weight or reduces the speed of a vehicle. When at low health, accelerates the cooldown of countermeasure equipment. Cool. Targeting jammer passive have been improved. Targeting jammers for the IFV and mobile AA have their locking resistance increased from 30% to 40%. I mean, you guys can let me know. You guys can let me know if you want me to read through the majority of these vehicle changes. I'm going to make a full video covering every single thing in this patch note on my YouTube channel. It'll be up on my channel tomorrow. So, like, do you guys want me to go through the entire patch note of vehicles? Do you want to get to the infantry stuff? Bukak 2K, thanks so much for the 31 months, man. Tanked her back soon, I think. Okay. You guys don't want me to read it, I guess. TLDR, there is no TLDR, bro. There is no TLDR. Like, that's not, you don't just TLDR this. That's not how this works. This is like, targeting jammer passives have been improved. For the IFV and mobile AA have their locking resistance increased from 30% to 40%. Targeting jammers for the IFV and mobile AA no longer deactivate when firing. Targeting jammers for the IFV and mobile AA now deactivate when laser painted. Targeting jammers for the IFV and mobile AA now deactivate when using a lock-on weapon. Targeting jammers for the IFV and mobile AA deactivation time increased from 4.5 to 10 seconds. Counterfire radar has been partially reworked. Now passively provides short duration spotting upon receiving damage. This short spot is not shared with enemies. That's important. Can be manually activated in order to extend the duration of currently spotted targets and share the spotting information with your teammates. When activated, spotted vehicles are also laser designated for the duration. That's crazy. That's really good, I feel like. Laser designating it is good. Thermal smoke updates. Increased active duration by 3 seconds, so it now matches the visual effect duration. Now blocks the PTKM 1R acoustic sensor AV mine from detecting the vehicle when active. Reduce the cooldown of the smoke screen from 20 to 16 seconds. The smoke will now deal moderate damage to nearby enemy infantry who remain within the cloud. This damage will also destroy C4. So, okay, whoa. You get pulled up on. You burn your smoke. Someone's throwing C4. You hit the smoke, destroys the C4, and you leave. I don't know about that. That's a little fucking crazy. That's a little nuts. So as soon as you're being C4'd, you panic hit smoke, and then you just leave. Wait, I wonder if it detonates the C4. I wonder if it actually causes it to explode, which I guess would still deal damage to your tank, but maybe less damage. But it also might kill the person throwing it. Or I wonder if it just like deletes it and it doesn't blow up. If it just deletes it and it doesn't blow it up, then that's crazy. If it does detonate it and it still does damage to your tank, that's better. That's better. If it makes it completely disappear, that's really fucked. While remaining inside of your thermal smoke, all hits will be registered as minimum damage hits, 75% damage. So thermal smoke is legit just a shield wall that reduces all damage by 25%. I don't know. That's kind of it's guys, it's just smoke. Like guys, it's just smoke. Like I don't know. General equipment changes. Dude, that's weird. I don't know. That's the first kind of sus thing they've done in this patch note, in my opinion. General equipment changes. The IFV no longer has the laser designator equipped by default. It now shares a slot with the mines countermeasure and smoke grenades. The mine countermeasure is previously available only to the MBT and APT is now available to the IFV. Okay. The Mobile Command Center passive, previously exclusive to the APT, is now available to the IFV. The transport helicopter now has the improved armor passive equipped by default. This functions identically to the attack helicopter's version of the same passive, reducing the amount of damage taken from small arms fire. Emergency repair now heals over time instead of healing instantly upon activation. Reduce the activation time of projectile intercept system from 1 second to 0.6 seconds on land vehicles. Okay, gadgets. Oh, let me just drink some water first. Okay. Gadgets added a warning indicator to the PTKM 1R acoustic sensor AV mine. Say that 10 times fast, guys. PTKM 1R acoustic sensor AV mine. PTKM. When the submunition launches. Correct an issue preventing the supply crate from resupplying soldiers inside vehicles. Correct an issue where deploying the tugs would always switch players back to their primary weapon instead of their previously equipped item. I did notice that, actually. Correct an issue where the incendiary airburst could sometimes fail to properly detect damage and targets inside a burning smoke cloud. Player-controlled gadgets, including the portable mortar, XFMG-60 recon drone, laser designator, and the EOD bot, now only begin resupplying once the deployed gadget has been destroyed. Good. Good. Tuned the Claymore detection arc to better match the visible laser beams. Good. Good. Excellent. Updated C4 packs so they now deal 350 damage against tanks, 350 against helicopters, and 1000 against jets. Updated the M136AT so they now deal 207 to 550 damage against tanks, 1000 against helicopters, etc., etc. Updated the engineer supply crate so it no longer has limited supply charges in standard multiplayer, allowing it to resupply nearby vehicles indefinitely. Infinite engineer resupply crate. Infinite. That's gotta be exploitable. It's just gotta be overpowered, right? There's gonna be some way. Gotta be some way to exploit that. You know? One of your engineers runs another proficiency, the other one runs a supply crate, you know, like you gotta mix and match your squad here. Updated the M1. Oh, wait, updated Claymore fragmentation base close range damage from 65 to 50. Damage drop off now starts at the edge of the detection arc. Dude, yeah. This just made me, yeah. Chat, like. Good. Fuck Claymore users. Hey, fuck Claymore users. If you put a Claymore down, fuck you. You don't deserve the kill. You are terrible at the game, and you're shit. Updated the portable mortar shot dispersion so it's no longer perfectly accurate at maximum range, with shorter range bombardments now becoming much more accurate than longer range bombardments once fully zeroed. Good. Mortar nerf. LOL! LOL, mortar nerf. LOL, you don't hit any shots now. LOL. Updated acoustic mine. Okay. Updated motherfucker. What'd I just do? Okay. Updated RPG so it now deals 173 to 460 damage against tanks, 1035 against helicopters, and 1000 against jets. AV mine. Damage against tanks have been adjusted to 390. Deployment is now only blocked inside of enemy HQ. Increase the maximum number of mines that can be placed from 6 to 9. But why? But why? But why would you do that? 6 is plenty. But why would you make it 9? But why? Not again. You're reverting the nerf you already made to it. 6 is more than enough. L change. L. Wait, they're reverting the mine nerfs. Mines no longer despawn 3 minutes after its owner dies. They're just they're reverting the mine nerfs. Great. Infinite mines. Indefinite mines. Forever. You place a mine, it stays there forever. Like, why, though? Fuck. You have a passive for mines now? It doesn't... I'm not... I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Reverting the mine nerfs. Like, I don't want to blow this out of proportion. I'm just saying, reverting the nerfs they just made, I don't really understand. Whatever. That's cringe. That's very cringe. SLM-93A. I don't know what this is. What the hell is the SLM-93A? Is this the Stinger? What is this? Stinger? Base lock-on range have been reduced from 650 to 550 meters. That's still 550 is crazy, dude. 550 meters lock-on range. Crazy. Most maps, like playable area. Dude, 550 meters, that's like across most of the map. I don't know. That's still far as shit. Damage against vehicles have been updated to 200 against tanks, 650 against helis, and 650 against jets. Maximum missile speed has been reduced from 540 to 480 ms. Cool. Igla. Damage against vehicles have been updated to 200 against tanks. You can Igla a tank. You can lock on an Igla a tank. I never knew this. Lock-on time reduced from 1.2 to 1 second. Missile speed decreased. Missile acceleration increased. Okay. Slam. If you paint it, yeah, that's what I thought. Can now be triggered regardless of vehicle movement speed. Shit. Damage against tanks have been updated. Triggers a warning. Okay. MBT law. Damage against vehicles updated. Okay, is this a buff? Are they buffing the law? Or is this a nerf? I'm not entirely sure. It's a nerf? It did 300 damage to tanks. Okay, cool. They should nerf the MBT. The MBT is cheap and cringe and always has been. Glaive. This is the... Javelin? Okay, laser designator. They better nerf the fuck out of this thing. They better read these changes. They better be nerfs because this thing is low-key, disgustingly broken. Okay. Effect duration reduced from 20 to 9 seconds for both soldier and vehicle designators. Is 9 seconds still too long, though? Is 9 seconds still too long? I don't know. Laser designator no longer reduces lock-on time for anti-air missiles. Absolute W. Gadget now provides a consistent 20% increase to lock-on range across all locking weapons. This also applies to vehicle-mounted laser designators. Okay, whatever. It's a nerf, I guess. I don't know. EOD bot. Have you guys noticed there's been a suspicious amount of EOD players recently? First of all, I just have to say, if you equip the EOD bot, unironically. Seek help. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, let's read the EOD changes. Mine layer damage against tanks updated to 300. Mine layer no longer triggers the light transport or personal transport vehicles. Interesting. So a Jeep can just drive over the EOD bot mines, but a tank gets damaged by it? Mine layer now glints at close range to help distinguish it from level props and debris. Okay. Hardware suppression system. Tweak targeting behavior so it can no longer target enemy gadgets through walls at long range. Through limited wall penetration is still possible at closer distances. Updated interception behavior so it no longer detects or detonates grenades and M320A1 projectiles, but will still target launcher projectiles. Updated maximum range back to its original value. Okay. Okay, weapons. Weapons. Here's some big ones here, hopefully. We've finally reached the weapon category. Added unique reload animation. Don't care. Added shotgun speed loaders. Cool. Added magnifier as a shared optic accessory. Don't care. Additionally increased recoil for the high DPS automatic weapons, reducing their long and mid-range capabilities and giving them outsized opportunity costs and making other weapons more attractive to use. Okay. Adjusted the MP5 reload animation. Adjusted the QBZ reload animation. Corrected issue preventing CZ SMG from mounting surfaces. Who the fuck is mounting a CZ SMG? Who's doing that? Corrected an issue where some secondary sights were incorrectly placed in the customization menu, leading to clipping. Okay. Improved weapon light behavior. Recoil for all automatic weapons has been slightly increased to compensate for the recoil compensation bug fixes that came out in game update 1.2.1.0. Good. Weapons can no longer be mounted while actively using an underbarrel grenade launcher. Good. Fuck them. Maps and modes. Oh my god! Wait! They actually did it! They actually did it! They finally fucking made rooftops inaccessible on Manhattan Bridge. It only took them 7 months! But they did it. Added a new confirmed score event when a down player is eliminated in strike point. Corrected an issue on Manhattan Bridge where players were able to access rooftops meant to be inaccessible. Oh, they're open for a reason, bro. Why would the developers let us get on the rooftops if they weren't meant to be inaccessible? We're supposed to be up here. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. You knew you were wrong. These people know they're wrong. They know. They know they're wrong. They're just little slimy, fucking just disgusting, cretinous, evil fucking doers. Okay? Just little evil people that just want to sit on these bullshit inaccessible rooftops so they can cheese kills. And guess what? Guess what? They still end the game with less kills than me, and they barely break 20, even though they're literally exploiting. But fuck all those people that were trying to tell me the rooftops on Manhattan Bridge were supposed to be accessible. I know I'm right, bro, okay? But good. No, it only took him 7 months for this change, guys. Only 7 months. And it was the most obvious change on any map I've ever seen, but it's fine. I mean, you're in a city. Shut the fuck up, shitter. Gonna have to run around on the normal playable area that's supposed to be in bounds like the rest of us now. Buckle up. Buckle up. You're gonna have to play the real fucking game. You're gonna have to play the real game, man. Pull up your fucking panties and play the real game. UI and HUD. Dev note. In Season 3, we're introducing the seasonal stat page. A new way to track your performance across each season by separating seasonal stats from your lifetime total stats. You can now get a clearer picture of how you performed during a specific season. This is cool. We know that every game mode means something different to different players. That's why seasonal stat pages, okay, seasonal stats, we get it, it's cool. Ranked play. With the introduction of ranked play, it was important for us to give you a dedicated view into your competitive performance. You can now filter out your seasonal stats to see how you performed in ranked matches throughout the season. The seasonal screen highlights your core metrics like kills, KD, assists, revives, wins, time played alongside most played section, showcases your weapons, vehicles, gadgets, rolled, blah, 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 blah. Every season tells a story, just a bunch of shit. There, okay, threat indicator. Okay. Added a new event tab showing all event-related content. Added a new threat indicator for jets and helicopters that appears when a nearby enemy jet has your vehicle in its sights. Ooh! Helping pilots identify threats and take evasive action more quickly. This is cool. That's cool. Added a new threat indicator that highlights incoming aim-guided missiles, improving pilots' ability to spot and react to them. Added an air vehicle below radar indicator on the minimap. Thank you. Thank you. Added input buffering to reduce accidental ping cancellations. Added names and biographies for characters and squads. Guys, biographies. Yes, yes. Yes. Seasonal statistics. Okay. Corrected a missing icon for the attacker's HQ on breakthrough during the sector transition. Bunch of corrections. Metric shit ton of corrections. I mean, every single change here. There are 25 corrections here. 25 corrections. In our constant effort to reinforce our anti-cheat policies and community guidelines, we're introducing a new warning system for players that put down a claymore or put a mortar down at all. You will now be permanently banned. That's not what it says. That's not what it says. We're introducing a new warning system for players that act contrary to our terms of service. Normalize, God, I wish. God, I wish. God, I wish. Also, you know, in a constant effort to reinforce anti-cheat policies and community guidelines, we're introducing a new warning system for players that type to me but have a negative KD. You just get banned now. Okay. Just a bunch of weird shit in here. Bunch of strange stuff. Spawn beacon no longer appears as contested in the deploy window after looking at a contested objective. Updated the game credits. Yeah, it's a bunch of weird stuff. Okay, settings. Added a new dead zone draw tool to controller tuning options. Nice. Added support for AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution 4.1. Added support for Intel XeSS. Nice. Enhanced upscaling quality. Portal. Guys, do we give a fuck? I mean, let's just be completely honest. Added Season 2 Battle Pass weapons and gadgets to Portal. Nice. Audio. If I read changes to footstep audio in the next section. And come update day, I don't notice a noticeable difference in the perceivability and placement of footstep audio. Hang it up. Hang it up. Stop giving us hope if there's no hope to be had. Okay? So, added behavior that allows close enemy footsteps to sidechain duck the first-person player weapon slightly, based on direction of the enemy. Added behavior that allows close enemy footsteps to sidechain duck the first-person player weapon slightly, based on direction of the enemy. Boy, what? So does this mean the footstep audio takes priority over the... What that mean? What that mean, dog? Sidechain ducking is an audio processing technique that automatically lowers the volume of one track. Yes! Okay, so what this will do is when you're shooting, it will lower the volume of your weapon, and the footstep volume will take, the footstep audio will take priority. Very based. Very based. Added distancing mix for dirt bikes. Added dry fire sound effects for handheld and vehicle weapons when out of ammo. Added dry fire sound effects for handheld and vehicle weapons. This is some LARPer shit. Dry fire sound effects? What are they? Are they dry firing in the test range? Are they doing fucking drills? Are they doing fucking dry fire drills in the test range to go play casual breakthrough and drop 5 kills? Fucking LARPers. Okay, added transmission and mechanical throttle sounds for tanks. Corrected edge cases where footstep sounds could be more obstructed than intended when both players were in outdoor spaces with overhead cover. Okay? So hey, listen. You're doing it again, right? Where you're listing good footstep changes. I better be able to hear it. That's all I'm saying. Like, come the 12th, even with a do-rag fully equipped and likely over my ears, I better be able to hear this shit, dude. I better be able to. Corrected edge cases where trigger release sounds could play after an empty mag. Increase the audibility of slide sounds. What the fuck? The slide was the loudest sound in the game. Literally the loudest sound in the game. I could pick out slide sounds over tanks firing. It's the loudest sound in the game. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna make it more audible? And once again, guys, this is an indirect movement nerf. It is. They're not changing the movement itself. They're making the they're basically punishing you even further for even using the slide once again. So make no mistake, this is an indirect movement nerf. But you know, does it really matter? Because the sloud, the sloud, holy fuck. The slide was already loud as fuck. It was sloud. It was sloud as fuck, guys. That is a new term. New term. The sloud. That's what we're going to call it. I dub the sound the slide makes as a sloud. Okay, that's our term. That is our term. I'm smoking on that sloud. Fucking. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, some promising footstep stuff once again. Hey, don't fuck with me, Dice, okay? AI, don't care. RedSec, really don't care, but I guess I have to care because I'm playing in a $1 million tournament. Added a feature that allows players to abandon missions in progress. Missions can be abandoned to the player. Okay. Added a new assist confirmed score event. Added ranked battle royale quads. Corrected a netcode issue where network performance icons would be visible during cinematic sequences. Eh. Eliminated players can no longer place pings on the map. This is huge. This is really, really big. Improved game performance by reducing frame spikes. Good. Oh my god. Reduce damage taken from primary weapons while in downstate by 20%. That's huge. Vehicles. Added the option for drivers to choose which radio station is pre-selected when entering a vehicle with this radio turned off. Corrected an issue where scout helicopters, AA missiles, would sometimes fail to spawn or track their target correctly. Helicopters will now lose control when a pilot seat is unoccupied in Battle Royale. They're rebalancing the transport helicopter. They're nerfing it. Okay, strike. They should honestly be removing the transport helicopter gunner seat entirely from Battle Royale because that shit is broken OP. Extremely broken OP. Especially early game. Land on the heli. No one has guns. You and your boys are in a fucking transport heli just beaming everybody. Like, dude, what? Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know if I give a fuck. I really don't know if I care about the Red Sox stuff. Like I should really care, but I can't bring myself to read it. Um mm, oh, this would be funny. Nope, 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 nope. Please do not charge money for Dagger 13. They're playable characters in the campaign. Or what? Okay. So in general, absolute W update. Some really big things. There's absolutely more positive than negative. And of course, we still have the roadmap to go over, and I'm going to compare it to the Season 2 roadmap because I want to see the dates and all that. But in general, for the patch notes, really good update. Um, in general, really good update overall. This kind of marks the first. Who the fuck is Gypsy Rose, bro? Sounds like someone that would like try to steal my money on the side of like a Renaissance festival market. It sounds like a pickpocket, like in fucking I don't know. Who the hell is that? Um. Yeah, anyway, in general, really good update. Way more positive than negative. Okay, now let's take a look at the roadmap. Okay. Warlord Supremacy. Dude, the names kind of crack me up. I'm not gonna lie, but that's May 12th. So that's Durag stream day. Guys, May 12th, henceforth, shall now be referred to as Durag Day. Okay, so we get Galmud Railway on May 12th, Ranked Battle Royale, and we get 3 new weapons. We get new attachments, Speed Holster. Ooh, is that for secondaries? Speed Holster? Burst Mode attachment, and Aftermarket Buffer. What the hell does the Aftermarket Buffer do? What does that do? No idea. Okay, Blast Point, June 9th. May 12th, June 9th. Okay. So less than a month after, we get Cairo Bazaar, Obliteration, Limited Time Mode, PP-19 SMG, Handheld Jammer. We got a new buckshot. We get a new buckshot attachment and a Cryogenic Barrel. Cryogenic Barrel attachment. What is that gonna do? Cryogenic Barrel. Oh my god. What if it's... Dude. Okay, I don't know if it actually does this. What if it's light barrel with heavy extended? What if it's light barrel with heavy extended? Hyplu 1037. Thanks so much for the 5A currency. Thank you for the 5 alphabet currency. Thank you. Laughing my ass off at 4 a.m. It could be like, you know, light barrel plus short barrel, or it could be... We'll see. Okay, June 30th. Dude, look at this. In the same month, we get the 3rd part of Season 3. Look at that. So we get a new mode, but I mean, this is where we don't get any fucking content, right? June 30th is really a nothing burger, in my opinion. Tactical Obliteration, whatever that means. Casual Battle Royale. Can we fucking stop? Like, can we stop? Like, just... Fuck these casuals, dude. Fuck the casuals, okay? We don't... All you're doing is splitting the player base. BR is already casual. Anyone can kill you. Anybody. Okay, whatever. And then we get Wet Work, limited time event, and EOD bot arm as a melee weapon. You are telling me I can beat my enemies to death with a EOD bot arm. Literally R2-D2's arm as a melee weapon. It has to be the best melee weapon in the game. It just has to be. Can't see because of face cam. We also get subsonic ammo. Oh no. I know exactly what they're going to try to do with subsonic. Do you remember in 2042 using suppressor subsonic? Do you remember that on like the AK-5D? It's going to get rid of hit markers. So when you're getting shot at by somebody using a suppressor with subsonic, you will not get damage indicators. I don't know if that's what they're doing. I almost guarantee you that's what this is going to be, though. Almost guarantee you. It's going to get rid of bullet tracers, and it's going to get rid of damage indicators when you're getting shot. There's a blog post that explains the attachments. Where? Where is it? Where? What? Okay, this is brand. I've never seen this. Okay, hold on. We'll read that after. Okay, so we'll read the attachments, and then I just want to compare this to. Yeah, look at this. Look at the cadence. Look at the cadence. So March 12th, then less than a month later, June 9th, then within the same month, like 20 days, 21 days, June 30th, we get. Okay, we're getting. We are getting the same amount of content we got in season 3 in 2 months, but season 3 took 3 months. W, really good. This is really good. Now keep the cadence up. Dude, I'm talking about after June 30th, I want the next season to be July 10th. That's how they should do this. If they're really serious about keeping the interest in their game, early July, mid-July, absolute latest. Absolute latest. Season 4 should be July 10th to the 15th. If they want to be patriotic, make it July 4th. Sell America charms. Believe me, they'll love that shit. Okay, now I want to go over the new information. I'm going to bookmark this because what the actual fuck? Video. Okay. So I'm going to see what they say about this. Highly customizable, blah, 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 blah. 3 new attachments. Okay, 3 new attachments. Speed holster. Need to be quicker on the draw. This low-cost attachment improves draw speed and is available to almost all sidearms. Okay, aftermarket buffer. Aftermarket buffer attachment helps with weapon recoil. Rather than reduced horizontal or visual effects, it allows your in-game soldier to fight visual flinching and other effects. You may not realize how much natural compensation happens after firing a shot, but using an aftermarket buffer, you will literally see its effect in action. Anti-visual recoil attachment? This might new mandatory attachment. New best in slot. Absolutely just mandatory. Burst mode. Most notably on the M16A4, but also available on other weapons such as several SMGs, burst mode removes the full auto functionality of a weapon in favor of burst fire. This is immensely helpful for landing precise shots. I mean, like, who's gonna do that, right? Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna do that? Handheld jammer. Jam the enemy signal. Handheld jammer is a recon gadget that disrupts nearby smart electronic devices for a short period of time. Okay. 2 new blast point attachments. Double-aught buckshot. Love me some double-aught buckshot, let me tell you right now. Double-aught buckshot, even in real life, never fucks around, okay? So this is probably going to be disgustingly overpowered. Double-aught buckshot is similar to the standard shot in every Battlefield 6 and Red Sec shotgun, albeit with slightly larger pellets and less pellets per shot. If you'd rather not shoot a single slug, but still want more range and less spread than a regular buckshot, yeah, this is going to be really, really strong, I think. Cryogenic barrels. I'm very interested to see what they do with this. When state-of-the-art cryogenic technology meets a hard steel barrel, it creates a temperature barrier that helps a weapon better withstand standard operating friction and combustion. In other words, cryogenic barrels are tempered for better accuracy over sustained fire without being heavier than the factory standard version, which grants soldiers faster ADS times compared to using heavy barrel. Wait. So it's not going to have the velocity increase of heavy extended, but it's not going to have the ADS penalty, but it's going to make you more accurate. So this is probably going to be a 15-point barrel with no ADS penalty that keeps you more accurate for longer, like the heavy barrel does anyway. I guarantee it's going to be 15 points. Yeah. No, it won't be 25 points. It'll be 15 points. It'll basically be a more accurate version of the basic barrel for 15 points. With no velocity increase. Oh boy. That's really good. That's really good. I don't know. Dude, I'm already cooking builds in my head. Is it arguably better than light barrel? Because you can use cryogenic barrel, violet laser, save the 5 points by not using light barrel, use the 5 points for the recoil buffer to get rid of visual recoil. Oh, dude. Weapons are gonna fucking beam. Weapons are gonna beam, dude. Even with increased recoil. Like, this is gonna be really good. The DRS? The DRS of this shit is gonna be crazy. Okay. PP19. We're gonna get the second part of season 3. Good. Good. All right. God, that took us a fucking hour and 13 minutes to go through. Let's check the replies. Let's check the replies to my tweet. What are people saying? There's only one. Not a whisper of the aim assist or not a whisper of the aim assist recoil nerf. It's happening. There's a bunch of fucking conspiracy theorists in this in Battlefield, dude. There's a bunch of conspiracy theorists. What in the fuck is this, bro? What's going on? All right, chat. Write the update. You didn't check Subsonic? Where? Where's Subsonic? Where's Subsonic? Oh. Guys, for once in my life, I'm actually missing content for Battlefield. Isn't that weird? For once in my life, they actually caused me to think the content was over. Okay. Compensator. Sitting with other muzzle attachments, the compensator is similar to the flash compensator attachment in Season 2, albeit without its flash hiding feature. Okay, so no one's using it. Subsonic ammo. Stay under the radar with new ammunition type. Traveling just below the speed of sound, subsonic ammo is noticeably softer when fired, which reduces spot visibility and audible cues that enemy typically pick up on at longer ranges. Subsonic ammo is not going to be good if it doesn't remove the damage indicator for when you get shot. So I don't know. Based off this description, I kind of don't think subsonic ammo is going to be that good. I'm going to give this a solid 7. They need to nerf snipers. I don't know why they're taking so long. They need to nerf snipers. Like, just nerf sniping. Wait, is subsonic ammo suppressor effect freeing up the suppressor? No. I don't think so. I do not believe so. So I think what's going to happen is they're going to try to get you to use suppressor extended barrel to offset the velocity nerf, and then subsonic ammo. And then I think what subsonic ammo is going to do is it's going to reduce the distance even further of when you're spotted on the minimap. So when you equip a suppressor, I think it's like 21 meters. So I think with subsonic, they're going to push that down even further. So it's probably going to be like 11 meters, 10 meters, something like that. How are they going to nerf sniping? They need to remove the sweet spot. They need to add flinch. They need to reduce the muzzle velocities. They need to... yeah, that's pretty much the main three things right there. No, not spread. No. If you add heavy suppression, sniper is going to become useless pretty quickly, actually. So that's the unfortunate truth. They need to remove the sweet spot slightly. Like, they need to reel in the muzzle velocity a little bit, and they need to add some flinch for when they get shot. That's pretty much what they have to do. Just sniping. I'll be right back, chat. 1 second. Oh, I got someone. I know I got someone. All right. Yeah, so okay, in my opinion, the season 3 patch, it signifies the start of them trying to chip away at some of the big things with the game. Okay? That's what it is for me. The key is, can they keep it up? Because if there's a patch like this every start of every season, and then they continue to make updates throughout the season, right? BF6, like I said, it's gonna get better and better, slowly but surely, right? It's just the fact that we have to wait, you know. But also, I really applaud them for I really applaud them for increasing the content cadence. Okay? I really do. Camera position. What about it, bro? What? It looks fine. You've said it 3 times. What? It's the exact position it always is. It's exactly 1 pixel off. All right. Huh. You guys are talking about GTA. I never really played any of the GTAs. Never really a GTA gamer. I obviously played GTA 5 and all that, but you know, GTA weren't the games that I grew up on necessarily. This is the luckiest fucking shitter I've ever played against. Oh, this lives on 1 bullet. None of my teammates are watching this literal center of the map next to me. Six is pissing me off because it's got a stranglehold on the industry. That's funny. Enters season 3 beginning of a BF6 comeback. Season 4 will tell us that. They can have a good start anytime they want. It's continuing it, you know? So, we'll see. We will see. Season 3 looks good. Probably about a 7 out of 10. I really enjoy them increasing the content cadence. That is so fucking important. It is so important. What camera is your new camera? I forgot what it's called. It's nice though. I forgot. Play any of the Halo games? Of course. All the Halos. Fucking god, bro. How dog shit is this fucking team? Hilarious. Oh, at least I only have to play 30 minutes of this game today. How? Like, how? The game's shit. Like, how? On this guy's face the entire time. Like, game's so fucking dog shit. Game is so bad. So boring. Team is just absolutely useless as well. Awesome, bro. It's just such a disgusting, retarded fucking map sometimes. Just completely unplayable, literal cancerous infested stupidity. Bunch of fucking controller KTS retards sitting at 100-meter lanes in a domination map. It's fucking disgusting stupidity. Absolutely unfucking playable stupidity. So unenjoyable. It's actually fucking crazy. Failed Fire, thanks for gifting the sub. The more that I'm thinking about it, the more I probably have to play more today, because If I don't play more for clips, I'm not going to have enough clips for the fucking inevitable 30-minute video. God. Absolutely boring as fuck. Incredibly boring, dogshit, cancer-infested game. It's actually the shittiest game I've ever played in my life. It's so boring. Actually boring. Do not care at all. Such a shitty fucking game. Absolutely fucking horrible. Disgusting fucking game. In your opinion, 2042 is better? Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, 2042's gameplay? Way better than this game. It's not even close. That's not an opinion, by the way. That's a fact. That is an objective fact. Battlefield 2042's gameplay is just better than this game's. Better audio, better movement, fucking better hit reg, better visibility. The important things that need to be better are better in 2042. I would also take BF5's gameplay over this game. I would take BF4's gameplay over this game. I would take Hardline's gameplay. I would take BF3's gameplay. I would take... Yeah. This game's gameplay is fucking horrible. The BF1's gameplay is better? Fuck no. BF1's a disgusting trash game. Nice audio. Guy's right next to me with absolutely no fucking footsteps until he's right next. It's so funny. The game's actually funny. The game is actually funny, dude. Nice, nice, nice. BF1 voted best Battlefield? Yeah, by retards. By literal dumb fuck idiot casuals who have absolutely no idea what they're talking about at all. I'm just extremely fucking bored. Very, very, very boring game. Really don't give a fuck about it, like, at all, actually. Really don't care. Really do not care. Really don't care. Horrible game. Horrible video game. Oh, God, it's such a fucking horrible experience. I just can't. You have to be so bad at video games to have fun in this game. You have to be so fucking shit to have any fun in this game at all. It is literally one of the most unbearable games I've ever fucking experienced in my life. Absolutely unfucking bearable dog shit. Solo queue is hell. Yes, because the skill gap is non-existent. Yes, bro. Of course, because the game has no skill gap. Game's mechanics are just designed for retards. It literally is a game specifically and only designed for just absolute fucking shitters. Game does not let you have any fucking skill expression at all. It's fucking insane. It's literally just a bunch of standing still and holding angles. That's it. You just have to stand still and ADS. That's it. That's all you do in this game. It's just the most... It's just designed for horrible fucking players. Unbelievable how fucking terrible this game is. So fucking boring. The game is probably so fun if you're terrible. I mean, I'm so serious, dude. This game is probably an absolute riot if you're just drooling all over yourself. I mean, how couldn't it be? Like, every kill is free for you. Gunplay a fucking toddler can learn in 5 seconds. Well, it's never a try-hard game anyway. Please stop talking if you don't know what you're talking about. Like, please do not enter your opinion to the conversation if you're just an ignorant moron. Please stop. Thank you. Oh, God. Like, what? Okay. Fucking invisible? Like, so boring. Died of nothing in this game. Literally just died of nothing in the game. Game just built for fucking retards. Game is just straight up built for fucking terrible players. I mean, it is crazy out. Oh, God. It's just awesome. I like how there's no audio at all of him going down the zip or dropping, or any audio of him strafing on that concrete floor directly in front of me. That's just fantastic. I love how there's no audio of that entire situation right there. Absolutely just nothing going on. Nothing. How was that not a kill? Like, the dude walks into my pre-aim, and I hit him with every single bullet. Like... Ugh. $75 damage. Like, what the f— Nobody on B because my team is retarded. Not fucking doing anything. I just, like, I don't have a team. I do not have a team. People are fucking retards. I don't have a team. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. He just throws a grenade. He just didn't even mean to do that. Like, he didn't even mean to do that. He didn't even mean to, like, cut off my rotation. He just fucking chucked a grenade. It just accidentally lands there. Right where it needs to land. In that particular, like, 2-second time frame. Just by sheer fucking accident. He gets blessed. Awesome. Every single person on that team is a fucking absolute disgrace. I mean, you should literally just be permabanned from the game because you're so fucking useless. Like, if every single one of those people on my team got permabanned, the game, I mean, it wouldn't change a thing. It literally wouldn't change a thing. These people are fucking stupid, fucking useless morons. Why are you playing an FPS game and you're doing nothing? Just don't understand. Why are you playing an FPS game and you're not shooting anyone? You're just fucking useless. Absolutely insane. Unbelievable how fucking dog. I mean, it's just so... It's impossible to even, like, carry. You can't even carry. They're so bad. Useless fucking... Fuck. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, like, it's so hard to take this game seriously. It's so hard to care. It's so hard to care, dude. So difficult for me to care. So difficult for me to give a fuck. For sure. For sure. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Absolutely. Awesome. I just don't have a team in this game, too. I just don't have a team. I don't have a team in any of these games. It's the most boring shit I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Legitimately so absolutely horrible. And dude, you just have to be completely unaware. If you enjoy this game while playing it, I just cannot fucking, I don't relate. Like, I just cannot. It's just, it's a terrible, horrible experience. It is a horrible experience. Every single second is not fun. Every second of it. There's just something wrong, something irritating, something that feels like shit, something that gets in the way. So it's just the most annoying game I've ever played. So fucking annoying. You were winning, though. And then there's idiots like this that think winning in a Battlefield game triggers joy and happiness for me. I don't give a fuck about winning. I don't care. Winning doesn't do anything. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Oh my god, we won! Who gives a fuck? Who cares? It's worthless. It doesn't do anything. Battlefield games are meaningless. They're meaningless. Absolutely meaningless. Nothing. The fuck cares about winning a Battlefield pub match, bro? No one cares. No one fucking cares, bro. Fuck it. What is this? Oh, the luck. The luck these people have with grenades is seriously unbelievable. Oh, dude, this game is funny sometimes. It's just so fucking dog shit. Holy fuck. I have absolutely no idea how, like, or like, okay. Awesome. Play red sec. Guys are so funny, dude. Play red sec is fucking hilarious. For why would I do that? Why the fuck would I play red sector? Even really know how you're even shooting me, like okay. Okay. What the fuck is going on, dude? It's so fucking boring. Okay. Holy fuck. Guy's alive. Shooting RPGs at me. What the fuck is this? Like, remove this from the game. Nobody cares. I mean, they have to do something about these stupid fucking grenade launchers. They're so absolutely fucking brain dead. So bored. I'm like actually so fucking bored. Oh. Okay. Love it. Fucking love it. Just get me out of this fucking game. prone and visible on the fucking ground. I'm just so bored. It's just the most boring, shitty fucking video game ever played. It is so... oh my god. Just can't believe how bad it feels to play. Just actually cannot believe it. Cannot believe how bad the game feels. I mean, just every single action you do is just so clunky and labored and fat. Fucking nerfed and slow as fuck. And delayed and penalized. And it's just so... it's so disgusting, dude. The mechanics of this game are so bad. It's fucking crazy. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh my god. Unreal, bro. Fucking played 2042 over this game in a heartbeat. Genuinely. At least there's something happening in 2042, like interesting mechanically. That's about it though. I mean, but that's all you need. It's literally all you need. Absolutely fucking insane how dog shit this fucking video game is for anyone with a brain. Gotta be so fun if you're just a completely inept moron. But I just swear it's the... if you're trying to understand the gameplay and you're actually applying any effort, swear to God on everything, this is the most frustrating, least rewarding Battlefield title ever fucking released. You down to run some 2049? What? That... disgusting, dude. Absolutely disgusting. just smoke. There's just smoke there. How is he fucking... Okay. M417 scope. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Doing, you fucking retard. Judge Holden, you're a fucking moron. You have absolutely no idea about the dynamics of content creation. You can't just fucking find another game. That's not how it fucking works. There are no other games. Every single game right now sucks dick or I'm not interested in. Extraction shooters suck. Call of Duty sucks. Milsims fucking suck. There are no Battlefield alternatives. So please shut up. Thank you. Battle bit is dead. Narrow mindset, you're a retard. You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. The popular games out right now, I do not like. I do not like extraction shooters. I do not like battle royales, and Call of Duty fucking sucks. Those are the options. They all suck dick. Simple as that. That's the reality.
Let me smash.
Not even money can lower the pain from playing BF6 live.
People can probably vote. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting, isn't it? Absolutely zero critical thinking skills at all. This motherfucker just said, play a roguelite. You are a retard. So bored. Oh, God. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Good revive. Good revive. Good, 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 good. Good shit, guys. Great job. Great job. Great job. Super fun sector, guys. Good job, Dice. That's awesome, dude. I just love it. Most talentless video game I've ever played in my fucking life. It's so bad. How is that tank not audible? What are you doing here? He tried to revive me. He tried to revive me. It's just unreal. Unreal. Actually unreal. Nice netcode. Just incredible. Like, what do you mean I'm dead? Like, what do you mean? Capture the fucking sector, dude. Oh my fucking god. YouTube, I'm so tired of this fucking live service premium discussion. Premium would never work in today's fucking market. You need games to have content drops consistently all the fucking time. That's how games work nowadays. Okay? That's how it works now. You need consistent content all the time in order to maintain interest. That's the name of the game nowadays. That's why everyone's going to this model. You can't take a fucking 6-month content delay like they did in BF1. That doesn't work anymore, bro. That doesn't work anymore. Times change. If you don't understand that, then shut up. Fucking annoying. The entire game is the content, okay? That's the whole game. That's the whole fucking game. The gameplay sucks dick, so the only thing keeping the game even remotely interesting is the content. I couldn't even imagine if this game had premium and we had to wait 4 months, 6-month delay for content. Splitting the fucking player base, you know? Like, dude, it's just never gonna work. That service model is never going to work in today's gaming environment. People need consistent content, consistent updates all the time, every fucking month. Period. End of story. I can't spoil the placement, Zeppelin. Interlude's amazing, though. Black Iris is its own thing. So I wouldn't group in Interlude Black Iris with Interlude the original in 53. Interlude the original, stronger herbal sort of opening. Oregano. Very potent. 53, in my opinion, is the king of the DNA. But you could argue the original is still the king because it's the original idea and all that, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's a top homage for sure. Regardless of, you know, whether or not you like it, I think you would have to put it in the top, at least minimum top 10, if not top 5 homages ever. So. Chat, by the way, you wouldn't even believe it. I'm just like starting to be consistent on my fragrance YouTube channel. I'm already getting business emails of these shitty fucking clone brands wanting me to like post my affiliate code and like push just like $20 garbage. Like, oh, try this $20 piece of shit clone of this like popular fragrance. Like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. You just have to be kidding me. I didn't even respond to him. I don't. Like, you will never see me do that, bro. You will literally never, ever, 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 ever see me push some garbage Middle Eastern clone house. Depending on their direction, guys, by the way, if we want gameplay changes, first of all, we have to bank on them actually making the correct changes. I don't think BF6 is truly going to be like a decent game until about a year from now. I'm not even kidding. I'm so fucking serious. Amouage is Middle Eastern. It's made in Oman, right? Yes, but Amouage is not a clone house. Not a clone house. Amouage is original. Amouage is one of the best brands in the world. You know I'm right, Couds. It's gonna take at least 2 more seasons for them to get this game into what I would consider to be like where they should have released the game at, pretty much. And the real truth, Nuke, with this game is this game should have never came out in 2025. This game should have been delayed another year. This game needed 5 years in the oven, not 4. And 4 was already a year delay. That's the ridiculous fucking truth, Nuke, actually. They would have never delayed it another year, though. Never. They would have never done that. They have to care about shareholders. The corporate garbage. They would have never done it. Even though it needed it. Very obviously needed it. Needed it desperately. Bro's telling you to play Tarkov or Armor Reforger? Yeah, it has a fucking brain disease. I can't believe people watch my gameplay and they think I would want to play Arma Reforger or Galma or fucking Tarkov. I just actually can't believe it. Why do you need GTA 6? I don't give a fuck about GTA 6. I simply don't care. People suggest some crazy stuff in here. It's mainly rage bait. No, it's not. These people are genuinely that retarded. I'm like literally not. I'm not kidding. Like they're actually that lost. BF6 not competitive enough for you? There's absolutely nothing to do with competitive or uncompetitive. It is absolutely, completely and totally unrelated. Like literally irrelevant. Totally irrelevant. Nice. That's really awesome visibility. I mean, fire every fucking dev. Like, holy shit. So trash. Alright, some of this garbage. YouTube video tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. Check out the second channel. It's way better than the main channel, honestly. Like, holy fuck. Check out the new video today. Don't play this trash game. It's absolutely horrible. Yeah. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.